Welcome back to the coolest channel on YouTube. But look, man, it's been a little bit. I've been working on some compilation videos for y'all, but the audio has been getting compromised when I upload them and stuff like that. So I've been trying to work through that, trying to figure out the problems, but I think it's somebody tinkering with my stuff, y'all, to be honest with you. But look, we're gonna keep this show on the road, man. Good vibes only. You know, I'm working through these things. I got a couple videos finished and I got the audio acting just right for me right now. But look, smash that like button. They can't hold us back, people. Just know we're going through this thing called life together. Stay persistent in what you want to do. You can achieve everything in your life. But look, let's get into this video without further ado.
So I want you to focus on one key thing. This is the ground plans of the Louisiana Purchase Explosion, St. Louis, Missouri, 1904. Keyword 1904. Now, first look at the look at that. You see how the south is up north, and the north is down south, and the west is east, and the east is west. So you see how they flipped already? They didn't flip the compass. So now everybody's direction is off whenever they're looking for something particularly, or whenever they're trying to see where something is or what something is. So key word that I want people to see, yeah, because north ain't south and south ain't north and east ain't west and west ain't east. Little do people know, so they kind of got your brains a little going. Now, I want you to notice there were a lot of things that were over here. Ground plans, it says 1904, right? So Morocco wasn't even founded to 1952. So what is this? You sure this ain't the ancient Jerusalem and ancient Morocco right over here next to Illinois? California was right over here, Temple Inn, you see Japan, right? You see a bunch of little places. Hold on, you see Great Britain. Yes, this is on this land. You see Sweden, you see Cuba, you see China, you see Belgium, yep, Austria.
Everything
all of
there.
These places were over here. All of these places, Italy, all of these places were over here, right on this land specifically, right? And this little thing that you see right here, you see how they got it a sky view? This is a sky view. This is this that I was just showing you. This is what this looked like from an east to west view. This is what that looked like, baby. When they got over here, that's what they saw, baby. They know what they saw, baby. Greatness. Come on, Moors, stand up. They know what they saw, baby. Greatness. You think we ain't had this whole land on lock? Come on, man. Come on, man. Slaves ain't built no White House, we did. We built all this. Moors did, baby. Ancient Morocco. Now, I'm gonna go back to this, because remember, if the new Morocco was founded in 1952, then there must have been the people that purchased this land and took the Jerusalem from over here and threw it over there. They took Morocco from over here and threw it over there, because we can find letters from George Washington writing to the Sultan of Morocco. So if the Morocco that's established over there in 1952, if that was just established, then this must have been the Morocco he was writing to. That's why they got Cahokia, Illinois, and you also got a Cahokia in what? Exactly, yeah. Or Cairo, shall I say. You got Cairo, Illinois, and they say the Cahokia mounds. We got a lot of mounds over here. We were mound builders. They didn't want to call us pyramid builders. They called us mound builders. Let's keep that in mind. You see, we got Tennessee over here, Idaho, fraternity. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Virginia, Georgia. Come on, man. Like it never stops. You see, Missouri was way up here. So we in Missouri. I'm in Missouri right now, but how Missouri way up here? How is this a map of the land that I'm on right now? But Missouri is just this little teeny place next to Louisiana and Wisconsin and Ohio, New York. Why is New York all the way over here? How's New York all the way over here? Ohio, New York, Massachusetts, Minnesota. So clearly we had these places. North Jerusalem. For those who claim they're Israelites but don't even know where Israel is, this is Jerusalem, the holy city, buddy. Sorry, you got Iowa, you got Mississippi, and mind you, if you're wondering why it looks so confusing, you should be. They flipped your whole world upside down. So you see south is north, north is south, east is west, west is east. So you have to learn a whole new form of directions. And remember, that right there, if you're wondering where that compass comes from, I'll show you. The compass that you see, if you know nothing about the quote-unquote Mayan calendar, they do.
Wow.
It's right there, see? Make windows out of it, make all kinds of signs out of it.
Crazy.
Let's keep that in mind. So that's where your compass comes from. This is how we knew how to navigate, right? Seeing that quote-unquote what they call Mayan calendar, what we call it the moral compass and mental magic. Of course, because we do not go by anybody else's names. Yeah, they said that we would never rise again, so hey, I just wanted to show y'all one more time so you can see just how deep this was and how good this particular land itself is. Instead of going everywhere else and looking everywhere else, remember, the west is east, the east is west. The north is south, the south is north. So they just kind of had it all flipped up. They kept the symbol the same, but they put the N up here, S down here. W over here, east over there. So now you think this is the west, and we think that's the east. But really, everything just kind of been what? Flipped.
Flip. Yeah.
Right? So like I said, this is in 1904, just so you can see. Just so you can see the date, see we're not joking. That's in 1904. Now, if the new Morocco was established in 1925, March 2nd, I think, no, 1952, March 2nd, then who is that? Who is that little? And you see they got the little pyramids within there. Who is that specifically? See Jerusalem. Who is that? You see a lot of these different, they say Mexican restaurant. Who is that? Who and exactly what was that? You see India, you see Guatemala, you see Puerto Rico. Long before it was divided and separated into corporations and just made corporate states and corporate nations more. So going back to the actual natural nations, you see Cuba once again up in there. You see Italy. So when you see them talking about us basically running up in this or running up in that and doing that, no, we were basically right over here, buddy. See Annex, see the Philippine, right over here. All this is over here. The Philippine exhibition. You're seeing the top sky view, right? With the information right on the inside of it. Just letting y'all get a little. And you see Arrowhead Lake, right? Arrowhead Lake. You know we got Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Keep that in mind. I don't know if they got any.
That's wild though. You got to think though, like for us, man. Look, it's wild though, cause you just think about everything, man. Like we start something, somebody else come along and try to think it's theirs, and then repurpose it, spread it around, act like they invented it. It's the same thing with the places that we live, and he hit it right on the head about the mounds. They say mound builders because they didn't want to say pyramids. They didn't want to bring up pyramids because then they want to try to associate pyramids with aliens. But then the FBI do identify so-called black people as, extraterrestrials as well. But, we're going to keep going, though. The rabbit hole goes deeper.
Y'all don't think they're going after the kids? Watch this. Now, we all know who this is. We know he is very bold with his Satanism.
Uzi Vert was standing on a stage decorated with crosses and naked mannequins at the huge Rolling Loud Music Festival while he performed the lyrics, "I'll make a city girl believe in Satan," while he was wearing a belt that was made up of interconnected Baphomet symbols.
Y'all see why they sign these women and the propaganda that they push. Twerk music, trying to make girls do ratchet, irresponsible stuff. They're all messing with people who are in that circle of the Illuminati. I forgot, TikTok this video is for educational purposes, not real and it's scripted. He clearly shows that he's a part of it. Now, watch this.
Hold on, let me explain something real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers enter the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a billion times and you didn't even know.
Run that last part again.
You heard the song a billion times and you didn't even know.
They play this song so many times on the radio, and I see why. Do y'all remember the Travis Scott concert? People were saying they felt like they were in hell. The entrance looked like he was eating souls. Y'all need to deeply feel what XXXTentacion said.
Because music is frequency programming. Music is frequency. What frequency are you being fed?
He goes on to say, I can make you feel whatever I want to by the frequency I play. We're not going to talk about the horns. But y'all, he literally said, y'all heard the song a million times. Y'all already in hell. Watch this. These kids is cheering, smiling, happy, screaming, oh my God! Do you see what they're feeding these kids? It's all about control. It's all about what they're programming you. His name literally sounds like Lucifer. Luzi Vert. Say it 3 times. Say it 3 times. Y'all know how in this TV show Lucifer where he picked a vessel to incarnate himself onto Earth? What if he's the vessel? Are y'all catching my drift? Y'all stay dangerous and stop letting y'all kids listen to this stuff.
I ain't gonna cap though. Like something about that. Like I don't know. You think that Satan will pick a little ass nigga body like that? Like you don't pick this little nigga right here. He about 4'2". You feel me? But I guess he don't care though. Like I don't know. He picked that vessel. Damn. I'm sorry, Uzi. That shit funny though.
Actually, you will. You will get. Because I now have a clone. And that clone does all of my music. And then I, have another clone for acting. I'm not going to tell you if it's me or not, or what the name is.
They're making music right now, right?
Yeah, they're in the studio right now. Yeah. And I just feel so humbled and just super, super blessed to be able to be doing anything, and doing something like this. It's like you don't take it lightly. Yeah.
Do you have a clone yet, Daniel?
Oh, no. Maybe. They are. They're not as useful as Janelle's clone.
Your eyes are not as blue as
Yeah, slightly. But that might be something else.
Yeah, that's funny. I think they trolling. A lot of them be trolling. Some of them ain't important enough to clone. Be real.
Listen, check it. If something happened to me, I get some random ass crazy charges or so crazy shit has happened just because of this video right here. However, I feel like I know I'm protected, so it'll be a war before then. But understand this, right? I'm about to expose something to y'all. And I was waiting till I got enough followers to do this. They poisoned us in prison. If you got family members in prison, their attitudes is different, they change, and they always asking for money. I'm telling you what I know. They gave us fentanyl. Listen, I was in the mix. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the big homies fuck with me because they felt like I was smart, I was intelligent, and I was trustworthy. I was grabbing packs. I was grabbing the sacks from the officers. Consider this. There was no visitation and there was no mail coming in during COVID. But yet the prison system was at an all-time high of drugs and overdose. How? Where we get it from? What happened is this, and I'm going to give you my story. I smoked. However, when we was getting the sheets from the officers because we couldn't get it ourselves, at first we were smoking regular weed, K2, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then out of nowhere, like my big homies was trying to tell me, they come myself, and cause they used to fuck with me, study, train with me, all that shit. They noticed that I was nodding off when they come myself. And I said, nah, nigga, I'm just meditating. And when they started talking to other big homies on the yard, they all saying the same thing. Yeah, such and such, he was nodding off on security detail. Such and such was nodding off when we had to do the shower duty. Everybody's nodding off. So they get on their cell phones, they call over state. Everybody's nodding off all over state. They asked the officers, and the officers had told the truth. They said, yes, we sprayed everything with fentanyl as well. That sit everybody down and keep everybody quiet. What they did was, definitely North Carolina, closed custody inmates can only come out 3 hours a day. And that's how they paralyzed us by giving us fentanyl. We didn't know we was smoking fentanyl. Now, of course, after we found out we smoking fentanyl, we want to get off of that shit, of course. But, it's highly addictive. I done went through withdrawals, all types of shit, bro. And if it wasn't for the big homies and there was some of the guards I had around me, bro, the spirits I had around me, I'd be dead. The big homies wanted to push me out here so I can do this. God wanted me to come out here so I can tell everybody what's really going on, bro. It's the prison system that's giving us the drugs. It's the prison system, it's the administration. It's the government that's the reason for the gang wars and everything. They're the ones that's giving it to us. And they gave us fentanyl. Every big homie that had bucked the system and said, we not selling that shit no more, and start pushing buttons on any other big homie that was selling it, they put him in the hole. J. Poon been in the hole since 2021 when he pushed the button and said no more selling them sheets of paper. They just took Agnes to the hole before I left prison. I've been home 7 months. Agnes still in the hole with no charge. But they just try to find things to put on the brothers. Because, anybody that bucked the system with that fentanyl shit, they're taking them down.
Get my shit, y'all. Get my shit. Get my shit. Get my shit. Oh, I'm not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere. Tell it to the camera.
We're not allowed to go, so we're going to have to escort you to the other side.
The other side of what?
The other side, man.
I'm sorry, say that again? So now I gotta leave security. They're not gonna let me go. Why? You know why? I wanna know why. Why am I not being let through? I'm not what? I'm not ready for what? To get my bag? Oh, you're gonna get me help? I got help. You need a fucking lawyer, bitch. All of y'all need fucking lawyers. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my life. Here are my things. Here are my things. Apparently, I'm not allowed to leave Chicago. Wonder fucking why. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I will get my own shit. Move. Move. No, I'm not. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know exactly what to do. Now they talking about I gotta go see a doctor? For what?
Did y'all hear the news? They said Trump just got indicted. Oh bullshit, yesterday Donald Trump just got indicted, right? Look, this is how they get everybody looking one way so you do not focus on what's going on over here. Just like his lips are out of sync, y'all. Don't be saying Dre, his lip. I know, I can see it too. I'm reacting to somebody else's video. It's out of sync, people. Don't come at me. Look, then the baseball season started yesterday, right? MLB had their opening pitch. Look, everybody and their mother has seen this video by now. And I ain't gonna lie, this is a great way to distract the people. You see, even right? I had to like the post, nigga. But peep the 222, the 6 on her back. They wanted, this was a planned distraction, y'all, like real shit. She could have wore any number, but she wore a number that adds up to 6. And then in all my years of watching sports, I've never seen a cameraman stay on somebody's back this much. No. We know what you were doing. But people didn't peep this symbolism. Now I say all of this to say because this is the direction they want you looking. They want you looking at Meg Thee Stallion ass sitting on a high stool, sitting beautifully, amazingly. They want you to look at Donald Trump getting indicted. But what's over here is literally the fall of the US dollar, nigga. Russia and Saudi Arabia are about to start using the Chinese yuan. All of these countries, Brazil, South Africa, all of them are pushing towards a gold-backed digital currency that is literally going to dethrone the US dollar. Like, this is in their plans. And yesterday they made some good progress on these plans, but everybody's looking at Donald Trump, at Meg's ass. Like, the US dollar is literally worthless now, y'all. If the US dollar is no longer being traded for oil, we're gonna see a collapse of the world economy because the US dollar is the world's reserve currency. That's why we're seeing a shift. US banks are up to $1.7 trillion in unrealized losses. This is money they just haven't lost yet because they're still holding the assets. But look, y'all, like, we really seeing a fall of the U.S. economy, but do you actually see it? Do you see what's going on over here, or are you focused on the bullshit? But in other news, if you want to join a community helping people elevate from their current situation, helping people make money in these trying times, join our free Discord. This link is in my bio. I recommend joining before our prices increase. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Yes. Y'all notice with every big event that happens, there's another counter event to like kind of cover that up. You feel me? Like, that's why you had the whole Will Smith smacking situation. They needed that. The whole Donald Trump thing getting indicted, bro. He ain't really getting arrested, nothing like that. See, a lot of people don't understand the words indictment and all this other things. You know, they think it's something completely different than what it is. It ain't even that deep. And we all know it's just a distraction to keep you away from the fact that the dollar's collapsing and a lot of jobs are disappearing. A lot of AI are ChatGPT, McDonald's, Walmarts, and all of them, they're going to be all automated. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs, and y'all know what's going to happen. Only way that you're going to be able to make some money or survive, bro, is going to be labor. See, a lot of people, you think that, we already, look, if you got a birth certificate, social security card, all that other stuff, man, look, you already are a slave. Now it's going to get even worse. Slave labor. You're going to have to work for food, man. It's going to get crazy out here for a lot of people, man, if they ain't prepared, but it is what it is. Let's continue, though. Are y'all prepared? Let me know in the comments down below.
have nothing to say anymore, y'all. Y'all are literally exposing the out of this country. It's so many videos down my timeline talking about this ban, these arrests, government cover-ups, these laws. Y'all just doing all the work. Let's give a round of applause to America, please. I'm so proud of y'all. Like, is everybody gonna quit their jobs and stop paying rent? I'm seeing so many people like ready for this. This is just the most beautiful time in America. So many of our governmental officials are being exposed. Like, it's been so hard to reason with millennials. I'm actually seeing millennials wake up. Y'all ready? Because I'm tired of this. Why am I paying for water? Like, I'm just gonna give y'all a round of applause one more time.
Real shit.
Good job. Good job. They're literally over here in the media putting out that we should be afraid and we need to be scared and get gold and all this stuff. Like, y'all just like, I don't care. I'm not finna stress about nothing. They talking about World War III with these countries and y'all not phased or feeding into these scare tactics? What? True history is actually coming out? Keep it up. I'm so proud of y'all. It's time to stop with the victim mentality and actually take control. Because all of us have been making a mistake.
Explain why blacks won't get reparations. We can't get reparations because we haven't been officially classified as a nationality. African American is not a nationality. Black is not a nationality. No. Reparations can only be paid from nation to nation. And back in me are all the cases when the United States gave people reparations.
You ever wonder why they spend so much time changing our racial identity? First, it was this, which means slave. Then it was colored. You see how we referred to by whatever name is chosen by the government? In TikTok, this video is not real, scripted, and for entertainment purposes. And even classified Native Americans were referred to as colored. But they got that changed real quick. While a lot of people getting mad, sitting around seeing all of these other nations getting their reparation, we as black or African American people are not respected by the law.
Please run your tag.
I just gotta cut it right there, so I don't think they get it. We're not black or African American. If you say African American alone with that, African American alone, that means that you're denouncing your birthright to this land here. We were already here. So that's what that is saying. If you're black, if you look into the dictionary, the law dictionary of like the description of black, the definition of black, you understand that you're nothing when you identify as black. So that's what they're using when they speak about these things. But yeah, let's continue though.
What do they say? Oh, black female or black male. As soon as they put that over the radio, they're automatically giving authority to kill you because you're operating under a coded system. A United States 14th Amendment citizen is a corporate citizen that is owned by the United States government.
Why is it that certain people are called by their nationalities, like Japanese, Russians, Germans, Nigerians? Lupita even said, I wasn't aware that I belonged to a race called black until I came to America. They only do this here. That's why they can say stuff like this.
Don't come on here again. In fact, don't ever come on an Indian collective property unannounced again.
In law, color means fake, artificial, does not exist. So why are we identifying with something that does not have legal status? Why are they still legally calling us black when it does not mean anything because that is a color? And this term, African American, who does that apply to?
African American. And this is what they name you. Because I know a white guy who grew up in South Africa. And he now lives in America.
Is he African?
He is an African American and more
I want to talk about being African American legally.
Come on.
There are Europeans in this country that are legally labeled African American. We are legally labeled African American also. If you've ever watched The Old Guard or Snow White and the Huntsman, this character, her name is Charlize Theron. She was born in South Africa, so when she comes here, she is labeled South African American actress. But people like to say to be African American, you have to be a descendant from a slave. Not according to the law. An African American is a black American of African descent. Let's look up what descent means. Background of a person in terms of family or nationality. Elon Musk was born in South Africa. Legally, he is referred to as a African American, plus his Canadian citizenship. Y'all see this account warning I've been having on my page for about 3 months? We're gonna have to continue this topic on YouTube so I can keep posting for y'all.
Could.
Today, my best friend and I went hiking in the woods, and you are not going to believe what we found. First, we came upon this random staircase in the middle of nowhere, and this is where it led to. What the heck is this? What is this?
That's an infinity symbol. That's a dragon too, with the infinity symbol. Or it could be represent a serpent.
See that? Like, look at this. And this used to be open.
So it looks like we came across like some kind of weird temple in the middle of the woods. Like there's literally nothing around. There are all these like pillars with weird writing on it and dragons. I don't know. And then this is like in the middle. TikTok, what the heck is this?
You run.
Can somebody please tell me what in tarnations is going on? So surely by now you understand that history is a lie. And what you think is up is really down. And what you thought was left is really right. And what I mean by that is they've changed names, places, dates, people. They've changed everything. So let me see if I got this straight. You're trying to tell me that this temple that was built for Ramesses II, which was carved into a mountain, you was able to chop up into small pieces and move to a different location? Come on, brother. Just look at this woman's face. I know what she's thinking. She's thinking, they ain't gonna see this one coming. Oh, we've got their ass now. So the mainstream narrative says the reason why they moved the temple is because the sea levels was rising and they didn't want it to get flooded. Really? Look how long that temple was supposed to have been there. It's supposed to be an ancient temple, right? And all of a sudden it's in danger of being flooded. Come on, brother. Just take a look at these guys.
Come on now.
Looking back at their work. Like, yep, we've done a good job here. We got the noses right and everything. I mean, when I look at this on a deeper level, this don't even look ancient. History is a lie. And I think I know what they're trying to hide.
At this point, we already know what they're trying to hide, man. We all hip to it. Even I mean, people of all walks of life at this point know why. And they know what it is. And it is crazy. But I think the information that is coming out, and I implore anybody that look at these type of videos, y'all go do your own research, man. Don't believe everything you see or hear either. Make sure you do your own due diligence and look these things up. Also, like I keep telling y'all, look up to see where y'all come from, my people. Let me know in the comments down below who you are. Who is your people? Are you Niji? Are you African American? If you want to keep going with that, or are you really African American, like you're from Africa and you came over here? That's an African American. You could be white or you could be black, right? The colors, speaking in colors, what they want to call you, classify you as. But you know, it's this channel right here is for everybody to come and learn from. This ain't a channel where you're gonna come to this channel, oh, you're a racist because you represent your people. Like, shut the hell up. It's been already people. It's been since we were children. We've seen nothing but misrepresentation of ourselves. And people that do get into the spotlight, they get brainwashed with money. And so therefore they misrepresent us when they speak in the public eye. So now we're in an age where real people can connect to the internet and build audiences and speak their truth. And we understand what's going on. We understand what's going on. We're gonna keep doing this thing. You know, I upload videos and sometimes my audio just gets completely wiped away from my videos and stuff. But I'm gonna keep telling y'all this, man. They can try to do whatever they want to stop me from doing this. I'm a very persistent person, and I get what I want because I work hard to get it. And there's nothing that can ever stop me. Nothing that can ever stop me. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing this thing. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. All I ask for y'all is to share these videos, smash that like button. But like I always say, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. I see you on the next video, and I'm out though. Blah.